I was mortified. Natalie just told the entire world that I was pregnant with Felix's baby. Now all of Basilia is expecting a second royal wedding. And though Felix was there by my side, my heart still belonged to Sebastian. A round of applause for the happy couple. Sebastian and I couldn't be more ecstatic. This is so messed up. What am I supposed to do now? Just smile and wave. That's all anyone wants a royal to do. Smile and wave. Consider it your new mantra. I need to get out of here now. Is it just me, or does she look uncomfortable over there? Marrying a royal, that's a lot of pressure. Cut her some slack. Oh my gosh, when did my parents get here? Did they hear everything? I can't do this. You should have seen this coming. Why would you do that? Not only to me, but to Sebastian and Felix. You deserve it. Now everyone knows I'm pregnant. Even my parents. I thought we were friends. You're right. We were friends. Until I found out you were having a two-faced liar. You tried to steal my fiancé. You kissed him. I get it. If I saw someone kissing my fiancé, I would be exactly psyched. But you're ruining lives here. Can't you see that? What about my life? Listen, Natalie, I'm sorry for kissing Sebastian, but what we have is real. What you have is just politics. Isn't there a part of you, somewhere in your heart, that wants more than that? What I want is Sebastian. And I will stop at nothing to get what I want. What in the heck is going on here? You're marrying a prince? And you're having a baby? How did you guys even get here? I'm pretty sure we're not the ones who will be doing the explaining. Honey, why didn't you tell us you were pregnant? How did this happen? Do you really want me to go into detail on that one? You know what I mean. It seems just like yesterday. You were in college, filled with dreams. Having a baby doesn't mean I'm giving up on my dreams. You went back to school after you had me. That's true, but I've always wanted to have kids. You didn't expect it to happen soon? And sure, I didn't think royalty would factor into the equation, but I'll figure it out. It doesn't change who I am, or what I am. What about your future? What about law school? Having a baby doesn't mean that law school isn't an option. If I'm into the idea in a few years, I can enroll then. It's not exactly what we had planned. Does life ever really go according to plan? I always knew you were a smart kid. I know it's early, but I love this baby so much. If I have to raise it alone, so be it. No way you will be raising this alone. Your dad and I make great babysitters. Thanks, guys. That means a lot to me. Yes, your provincial officer to babysit is noted. But my heir will have a proper governess, like his father before him. Excuse me? We were having a private conversation. It's hardly private. You Americans speak at such a volume that it carries all the way down the hall. Mom, Dad, this is Queen Anastasia. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. It's an honor to meet you, Your Highness. Screw the pleasantries. This she-devil is why I'm stuck here. She's Sebastian's mother and Felix's stepmother, and she won't let me leave. Oh, really? Well, then, it was nice to meet you, ma'am, but it's about time we took our daughter home. The proper address is Her Royal Highness Queen Anastasia Alexia Hamel, Duchess of Labros and Countess of Valencia. And going back to America is simply not an option. From one mother to another, I'm sure we can work something out. We hardly the same. That you try to insinuate as such is reason enough to have you thrown out in shackles. You think you can toss us out, you smug, blonde, bejeweled harpy? That's enough. Felix, this whole thing is a mess. Do you actually intend to marry Claire? Well, the idea is growing on me. Especially if it'll keep her out of you and your mother's clutches. She's having my baby, Felix, and I'll be darned if I don't help her raise it. I'm sure your fiancé will be thrilled to hear that. The truth is, brother, if the press catches you anywhere near Claire, it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out. Maybe things would be better that way. Don't be naive. The truth traces you back to America, remember? Where you hung around after you? Felix, don't you dare! It's just common sense. The press will get to the bottom of your little expedition unless... Unless what? Unless we give them a royal romance for the ages. Here's what I propose. You help me beguile Claire, and we'll all live happily ever after, scandal-free. Never. I love her. Well then, the press can expect a juicy tip from a royal insider. You destroy the entire monarchy? I never did care much for all this pomp and circumstance. It's your call, brother. Help me win Claire, or don't. But think carefully. All of Basilia hangs in the balance. Mom, Dad, thanks for having my back, but I really need to handle this myself. You should handle them. I've never seen such behavior. I half expected your mother to break into the fisticuffs. Enough, Anastasia. Besides, I'm not going anywhere until I talk to Sebastian. Sebastian? So, you're the man who knocked up my little girl. Sir, my apologies that we haven't been properly introduced. There will be time for this later. Come on, Glenn. Let's give the kids some space. You too, Anastasia. Mark my words. Should you actually join this family, you and your gutter rat parents will be taught some manners. This whole thing has gotten out of hand. Natalie has the press breathing down our necks. One slip up and they'll know everything. And your grand exit didn't help. Did you expect me to stand in front of all those people and lie? I want nothing to do with Felix. I love you. Claire, there's something I need to tell you about Felix. What is it? Help me win, Claire, or don't. But think carefully. All of Basilia hangs in the balance. He's willing to court you. Maybe this is how it's meant to be. I'll grow to love Natalie, and you'll find something worthy in Felix. Sebastian, what are you saying? If you don't plan on marrying my brother, you'd be better off elsewhere. But what about what you said on the terrace? Did someone force you? I am Prince of Basilia. No one can bend my will. What we had was nothing more than a dalliance. And a prince cannot marry a pregnant peasant girl. And a prince cannot marry a pregnant peasant girl. Felix? I didn't think anyone would be here. I'll go. No, don't leave. Claire. I'm so sorry for all my family has put you through. This has got to be the worst thing that's ever happened to me. That's funny. Because I feel like it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. This might sound crazy, but I think I'm in love with you, Claire. Felix. I must be insane. This could ruin everything. But his lips are so soft. Felix, this isn't right. Isn't it? I care for you, Claire. If you can find it in your heart to return my feelings, I believe we could be very happy. Queen Anastasia! And who, might I ask, might you be? Theo de Brownness from the Express, your highness. I have no patience for tabloid fodder. Ace, please escort this man from the premises immediately. Certainly, your highness. It's time for you to be on your way, sir. I know about Malcolm. You just got wind of the passing of my eldest son. Where do you find your gossip reporters, Ace? Sebastian? I know it was Sebastian. What about my son? Sebastian, future king of Basilia, is a murderer. He killed his own brother? And you, your highness, tried to cover it up. That's absurd. It's the truth and you know it. And if you don't come clean, I'll do it for you. You wouldn't dare. Either you help me, or the story goes to the public. To be continued. Subscribe, and thank you for watching.